entrance, and there's the rest of the building there. Look at the architecture, it's quite amazing. It certainly is. Trying to avoid the people here. People don't want to get on video. Well, here we are, actually inside the house, and we're going to get a guided tour soon, apparently, all included in. But it's a lovely place. Look at the furniture. And Nikki spotted some
acorns.
Acorns, so she has. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
this must have been about a long time ago. Since the Lyttons come in since 1490, it says in the book.
1490?
Yeah.
Let's go back a while.
Exactly. So the acorns are not a new thing, are they?
Well, no, you
And
see,
it's just
the Magicoatry family was founded in 1968.
Yeah.
And
I think it's like a rebirth of it.
It's a rebirth,
yeah.
if you like, I suppose.
Obviously it's been about before, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And
Yeah,
there we've got
many
the
years ago.
walls.
Yeah.
And there, look at there, all the different coats of arms, I take it.
Yes.
And
So
what's that on there? Seashells.
Yes.
Which, of course, the beach from the Haven Grand Flora.
Yeah.
It's
Fascinating.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So I won't get you on film. I know you don't want to be on YouTube. But it is quite ornate, this. Isn't that beautiful? Friendships grows even to Farrahone. And here we, Lady Nikki comes out of her house. That was good, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, bravo. There we are, back outside again.
Yep.
And here we are.
Yes.
So, yeah. And what did I hold in my hands, Boo, in the house?
Fascinating. A letter from Charles Dickens.
Yep, yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to film in the house because of
No.
insurance problems.
Yeah.
Burglars see it and they know exactly where everything is.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think we're going to have something to eat.
We will have a cup of tea, slice of cake.
A cup of tea and a slice of cake. Then we go over to the church there, which I've had confirmed was in the Knebworth Ghost.
Knebworth House, it was in the film we saw last week. It wasn't Hatfield House, it was this Knebworth House.
Yeah,
it was
that's
in,
right.
I can't remember the name of the film now.
Yeah, the Knebworth Ghost. And who was the Knebworth Ghost? It was played by...
It was played by Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good film.
Star Trek fame.
Yeah, it was a good film.
But
yeah,
also a Shakespearean actor. And here it is, so...
90s, I think. Early 1990s that was done.
I think it was in the 1990s.
1991, I think.
Yeah. So, there you go. So here we go. We're going to go for a cup of tea now.
Yeah, we are.
Then we'll carry on with our little
The
tour.
last film they did here, from what I remember the tour guide saying, was the King's Speech was here.
That's Colin Firth.
Colin Firth was in that, and he stayed in a bedroom we saw. We walked by. Gallagher, Mick Jagger, and him.
Yeah,
and
Mick
three...
Jagger left his underpants behind his wife once, apparently.
Bit of decorum.
But and they used Elizabeth I's bedroom,
That's right.
which we saw.
Which she stayed here, yes.
Yeah.
And her entourage, about 500 guests, were outside in tents.
In tents, yes, apparently. And she had the bedroom in there, the main bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
a lot of history here.
A lot of history. So here we are. Let's have another look around. Oh, wow, this is such an amazing place. Look at that. Hey, all the gargoyles up there and everything. And that's where Nikki just come out of. Go and have a cup of tea. Gargoyle, you probably can't hear me from that distance.
Just.
To tell you what that is. Probably off the coat of arms, the gargoyle. But look at the rest of the architecture, isn't it amazing?
Huge house. Huge. And it's lived in most of the year, the other side of the house anyway.
It is, that's why we couldn't film inside, because people live there.
Yeah.
And over here, you see on the gate there, look at the gargoyles up there, like griffins.
Yes.
By the look of it.
Yep.
Griffins. Yeah.
They were there by in the goth stage how many years ago?
That's right, yeah, apparently the Lyttons were obsessed by Gothic.
Yeah.
Well, one of them was, Bormo Lytton.
Yeah, many years ago. Went through a Gothic stage and everything went goth. And all sorts of weird stuff like that going on in it. Seances and all sorts, yeah. And a medium he had as one of his aides and all sorts of stuff like that going on here. With his crystal ball.
Crystal ball, that's right.
Yeah.
Crystal ball in there. We saw all sorts of things.
Yeah.
You know, the number of people that stayed here, like Elizabeth I, Charles Dickens, of course, as Nikki
Churchill.
said, I actually held his letter in my hand, a letter from Charles Dickens.
Yeah, from 1890.
From 1890, written to Lord Lytton at the time.
Yeah.
Who advised him not to have a sad ending to Great Expectations. Pip was going to lose his Lady Estelle, but Lord Lytton, or Cobbold actually at the time, Lytton-Cobbold, said that he should make it a happy ending.
Yeah.
And Charles Dickens wrote this letter to say that he was going to change it. Changed a great story. Great Expectations.
Yeah, yeah. He's now known as Lord Cobbold.
Lord Cobbold.
Yeah, his updated version.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. David, I've met David before. And I've also met his wife Chrissy, because I had an interview with her here about rock concerts in the 80s when I ran Switchboard. So quite a connection, haven't we got married here, so there you go.
Yeah, lovely. Right, let's go and have our tea and cake.
Tea and cake.
Off we go.
Yeah. Bye. See you later.
This a tulip tree which is very similar to a magnolia, but it isn't actually a magnolia. It's a tulip tree, and you can see why it's called a tulip tree, because the flowers look like tulips. And there we go. And there's one of my favourite trees, is the laburnum, which we talked about. And now my beautiful wife can have a cup of tea. Right, we just had something to eat after seeing the house, and we've got, I've just noticed these beautiful tulips. I don't know which ones they are. And over there is a wedding going on, which I won't linger too long, but reminds us of our happy day too. So, lovely. We're going to have a look at the embroidery exhibition now. This of Knebworth House Gardens.
Nice.
And we're sitting here on this bench, and look at that view, that vista. That is something, isn't it?
Aye.
Yeah. There's down here is wow, that is so beautiful. And there's a little pool here, one of the ponds that I spoke to David Lytton-Cobbold about a little while ago. One of the ponds of Knebworth House. It goes right through there. The bulrushes are coming up. Probably some water irises too. But it really is, and the birds are flying around here everywhere. You know, there's life. Brimming with life, this place. And again, we're sitting under an oak tree. Wherever we sit, we seem to see an oak tree. Forget we're not down there in the corner.